up, guys? It's your girl Mia Savage, aka the Dark Horse, aka Face Mask of the Supreme Goddess, aka Black Royal. I was a former trap wife, now I'm trying to be a palace wife. That's what's up. But what's up with you? At the time that I'm recording this video, spring is here. Spring is here, bitch. It's a new season. It's a new era. They're calling it rebirth, renaissance, and all it is. But for me, honestly, I'm stepping into my disrespectful era. Yeah, I'm about to get disrespectful. I'm not out here to disrespect people. I'm just gonna be talking the truth. And people gonna feel disrespected by the truth. And it ain't my motherfucking problem at this point. Cause honestly, I've dedicated my life to shaping the culture. You know, I embody the culture. As I'm selling sex, sex is the backbone of the culture. Sex is transmuted through the culture because everything revolves around sex. Whether it be music, art, fashion, even food, any type of entertainment at the end of the day is going to revolve around sex, even comedy. So, as I'm the backbone, it's funny to watch everything revolve around sex, and then at the same time, everybody's disrespecting sex workers. People are heavily influenced by sex workers, but they don't want to admit it. You know, the culture represents all ways of life. It's really like the way of life for an entire society. And the culture that there is within the sex industry is disgusting. And what people don't understand is our culture is literally the blueprint. Our culture is supposed to be the blueprint, but we've been messing that up. It's getting worse and it's getting worse and it's getting worse. And when you want to call shit out, people are going to look at you weird. And at the end of the day, if we want to see some big change, we have to be the change that we want to see. Culture is the winding of the mind and the spirit when you're learning through culture. Art as a whole is an effort, is a way to create a more humane world. Because the type of world we live in right now, you see how it goes. And that's why I'm aggressive about it. That's why I'm getting disrespectful about it. Because it ain't the time to be sweet no more. It ain't the time to be nice no more. I'm getting disrespectful with the truth. If you feel some type of way, I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to spare people's feelings. I'm not here for that. You know, when I stepped into the sex industry, I stepped in with a purpose. I had a drive. I saw the power before I stepped into it. Even though I grew up always telling myself that that's not what I wanted to do in my life. But at the same time, I had a big admiration for those that were able to take over this fucking power. So when it was my turn to get into it, I get into it with some kind of motivation, a big ass plan, big ass vision, and to be faced with lazy ass hoes that didn't want to do shit but lay on their back and get the motherfucking money so they can buy their drugs, they can get their shit, and they don't want to do nothing else with their life. No ambition, no type of goals, nothing. That shit threw me the fuck off. It really did. That was a big ass reality check. I stepped into the game with the intention of defending our position. But then when I was faced with the reality of it, I'm like, no reason why this society is talking shit about us, because what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And I'm sick and tired of seeing other sex workers that don't be doing shit with the power that they have, but they want to complain about other people talking shit about them. Do better. Do better. Now I'm moving away. I removed people's right to say shit about what I do. Because look at how I'm doing it. And most sex workers out there, male and female, ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit. It's like you're taking this big ass risk with your life to not do shit with it. And it's shameful. It is. And I don't care who feels some type of way because it's the truth. So when I have bitches telling me, oh, I'm just popping my pussy on the internet for the fuck of it, it's embarrassing. Y'all don't see how embarrassing that shit is. It's not what you do. It's how you do it and why you are doing it. Why? Being a sex worker is not a life career. I can show you how to make it a life career. Follow my royal journey. I got stuck in the trap, so now I'm finna revolutionize the trap and then close that bitch. So watch me go. I'm gonna show you how you can be a sex worker for life. Yeah, new age sex work, new age pimping. That's me, motherfucker. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what sex work is really about. Because it makes me sick at the end of the day. You know, you have women that were out there selling it, doing what they gotta do to get the life that they want. And then you're gonna have restrictions on your life partner when it comes to sex. What kind of privilege do you have for your life partner after doing what you did in your past? I'm gonna show you how, as a sex worker, you're gonna make your husband feel special. So just follow my world journey. My personal life is getting way better. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting way better. But I still have some shit to fix, you know, before I'm able to get into a committed relationship of any kind. So I have to keep on working. Just keep on working. I'm going back to trial in 2024, so I still have a year to myself. I gotta do what I gotta do. One of the biggest issues is that nowadays women are looking for a man. They're going to value a man by the amount of money that they spend on them. That's not how you look for a life partner. That's how you look for a chick. So you cannot look for a man the same way you look for a chick and then you wonder why everybody's going to think you're a fucking prostitute. Money comes, money goes. Sex workers of any kind have been heavily glamorized for years. People think that their way of life is the way to life. That's how it should be, but the way we're moving as a whole community is disgusting. And that's why everything is going to shit. Our culture is the blueprint, but people don't fucking realize that. That's why I isolated myself from everybody out of this fucking game, because nobody sees what the fuck I see. I don't mind being the one that people are gonna love to hate. I don't mind being the villain for this shit. I really don't fucking mind, because there's too many people lying to themselves for clout, lying to themselves for fame, lying to themselves for the money. I don't want to argue with nobody. That's why I isolated myself from everybody and I just talk my shit. If you feel some type of way, go talk about it with your mother, not me. I've always said, you know, I do whole shit, but I don't live a whole lifestyle. I don't live a whole lifestyle. I do whole shit. And nowadays, it's like people want to live the lifestyle of the whore, but don't want to do the work that comes with it. What the fuck? I did the work so I can build the lifestyle that I want to have. Me stepping into the sex industry, and there's a story behind it. That shit was survival to me. So for somebody to do this shit out of fun baffles me. I will never understand that. I look at those people sideways. It's like nowadays love, like genuine love, became a fairy tale. It became a fairy tale when technically it's supposed to be the driving force of the human race. And this is why everything is still going to shit. Love is not everything, but love should be the foundation. You're supposed to find somebody with the character that matches yours, you know? When I get with somebody, we're starting to build a relationship. We're starting to get to know each other. I don't want my partner to start spending on me if we didn't build something that's going to benefit the both of us to begin with. We have to build something that's going to improve our lifestyle. And once our lifestyle has improved, now we can spoil each other. And it goes for friendships too. Look, how can this relationship benefit the both of us? We're getting old, we're grown. And one of my prerequisites when I get to meet somebody, no matter what kind of relationship we're going to have, if we cannot make money together one way or another, there's no point for us to have any kind of relationship. Because I want all the people around me to win. I want all my people to get married. I want all my people to have their kids. I want my people on top. I step up to empower the people around me. I step up to empower my motherfucking child. That's what shapes the culture. I'm building a new culture around me. And then I'm going to share that shit with the motherfucking world. But at the same time, I'm going to talk my motherfucking shit. I'm going to explain the reason why I move this way. I'm going to explain what I see wrong with the way the world is going. Anyway, the end is near. Oftentimes, I feel like I'm doing all of this shit for no fucking reason. Makes no sense. I was talking in my last video about my networking groups and this and that. I haven't networked that much in the past month. Not at all, because I usually work in the morning. The morning shift is the best shift, I'm not gonna lie to you. But after my meditation, the first thing that I see on the internet is porn. I'm saturated, I'm tired, I'm fed up. I'm fed the fuck up with this shit. I really am. I don't know how to explain it, but we do the same shit, but I don't move like anybody else. I see free content all the motherfucking time. The type of content that I sell is the type of shit people post for free. You're already showing every motherfucking thing. Like, you're showing every fucking thing. Unless the person is trying to get to know you, there is no reason for that person to pay. Because they already showed everything. Men can come in 0.2 seconds and then you posted 30-second clips as promotion. You already came 3 times. He doesn't need to pay. He doesn't need to pay. There's some shit that needs to change, honestly, about the culture, about the way this shit is built, how the game is going, because what people do not understand, prostitution, sex workers are the backbone of the culture. They sell sex. Everything goes back to sex. Sex is life. Sex is the motherfucking core. Everything goes back to sex. But there's levels to this shit. Those that be selling sex be at the bottom of the echelon. Those that monetize their sex appeal are up there. Because it's two different things. Find your way up the echelon. Me being a sex worker puts me in the perfect position to call shit out about the own game that I'm playing, the own game that I mastered. But at the same time, it's like people are out there saying, what are we doing listening to prostitutes' opinion? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Most of the people y'all look up to are prostitutes. The culture is heavily influenced by prostitutes. So I don't understand the hypocrisy. We'll be hypocrite. It's easy to shit on us. It's easy to shit on us. And me, I'm talking this way because there's a way to make people stop shitting on us. There's a way to prevent people from shitting on us. I'm passionate about my purpose. I am. Honestly, that's why I'm so aggressive, because me being sweet about it is not going to get the reaction that I'm trying to get. When you be disrespectful, when you hurt people's feelings, that's when they want to do something about it. I'm not here to spare people's feelings. I'm ready to be the villain. This is the disrespectful era, and people finna get disrespected by the truth. I don't give a fuck. We might be doing the same shit, but we're moving the same motherfucking way. And I'm gonna tell you what's up. This is why I isolated myself from everybody, because there's nobody that sees what I see. There's nobody that moves the way that I move. Shout out to those that do. Even though the truth might make you feel some type of way, you don't want to admit to yourself that you are agreeing with me, or you don't want me to know that you agree with me. I don't want you to feel lower than me. I elevate everybody. I'm here to put people up. I might speak in a way that's shameful to sex workers, to other sex workers like me. Like, I've dealt with my own shame, and I overcame everything. And I just want to elevate everybody. But for me to be able to elevate people, people got to face their truth. I had to face my truth before I was able to elevate myself in any kind of way. And I was tough with myself. The same way I call shit out is the same way I talk to myself. There's nothing to envy about selling sex. People can envy the type of lifestyle you build for yourself. But the work that we have to do to be able to get what we want out of life, there's nothing to envy about it. To really make sex work glamorous, we have to build some type of life that people envy. And the type of lifestyle that we build for ourselves most of the time is a facade. It's smoke and mirrors. It's pretending to live a good life when it's not the case. So let's face the motherfucking truth and let's change this shit. Let's just not appear like we're changing some shit. Let's change this shit for real. And I'm doing this shit for real. This ain't no motherfucking gimme. I'm fighting a case for real. I'm doing this shit for real. I got seized for real. By the time I'm done beating my case, the game is mine. If you want to see how I put my pussy with a purpose and you're over the age of 21, I invite you to visit my profile directly on Playboy. And if you want to know more about our play menu, you're not the type to really subscribe to content, you just want to play with me online, well, I invite you to visit my play menu directly on bombsheets.com. You're going to find the links down below in the description. I'm here for a year. By March 2024, baby, I'm gone. I'm moving on to something else. I'm taking this shit to another level. Stay ahead of the wave, otherwise you might drown. All right? I'll see you later.